It is said the only... Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Complete to the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Makes the grab. It's Woodside. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Right on the money. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back has it. Looking for the end zone. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Oh, they're after him. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on 1st down and couldn't pull it off. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese, the big...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Quickly complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chain, and he barrels into the end zone. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Wants to go up top on first down. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Handoff from the shotgun. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for room. It's Hubbard. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Wideout trying to get it in. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hubbard. Hauls it in. Offense in an empty set. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Puts it out of the air. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And that's a first down for the offense.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job. 19.
And the offense will take over.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The quick out. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Zings it complete to the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense. This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Got it behind the line. It's Hubbard. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete to the left. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. And now the lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Woodside. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Toss sweep to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the ground to try to move the chains. Turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
The defense selling out to stop it on third and super short. They don't bring him down, Jesse. Next thing you know, he's in the second level.
You're absolutely right. Third and inches like that, if you just get a little crease offensively, it can be a big play. And the back that time hit the hole to show off his speed.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. Got some room, entered to the goal line. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. quick release on the RPO. Inside the 30. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
This has been a disaster for the offense down close to the goal line. The first snap, they get sacked. The second snap, they're lucky it wasn't picked throwing that one into coverage. Here you go on 3rd down. They're going to have to throw for it.
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Great place to start for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Hubbard. Shakes off the defender. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And we have breaking news. They give to the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Let's go. Quarterback keeps it. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolute.